Hello. It's me. It's Bental. I'm here again. Welcome to my garden. It's still going. Still alive. I've done nothing extra other than just water it. I'm gonna, if anyone knows, a radish is meant to be deeper in the ground because I can see heaps of red coming from the radishes, but they look like they're growing longer and not fatter. So, am I doing things wrong? Am I doing it right? I have no idea, but come with me. Come with me on the ride. Welcome. So today, I'm clearing these out a bit. I feel like there's too many seeds. I think I've said it 1,000 times. There's simply too many. Make some more rows as well. So, like down the middle of this one. I'll try and fit one in here. I'll spread some on this other side as well. Haven't watered them yet. I feel like I should probably water them maybe after. Like, see, look at this weird, dead, half dead radish. Like, and these ones that I put straight in the ground are doing really well, like really fucking well. So, all right. So I guess what we should do first is make some more row. Dig with my hands. You know that thing where I was like, tools. You know, that's like Mighty Car Mods does it, and they're like, these are the things you'll need, right? These are the things you'll need. 2 hands. If you don't have 2 hands, I'm sorry. You could probably do it with 1. If you don't have 1 hand, you're more than likely not gardening. So now, and they might be too close now. You know what I mean? Like it. Ooh. And you know what? If they're too close, I don't care. They're gonna have to just live, or they won't. They might just die. They might just end up dying, all of them. But you learn and you live, I suppose. Or you don't live, I guess. If you're these plants, you may end up dying. I just don't know. I don't know how radishes grow. I don't know how long it takes them. Oh, this is going to be a very full little garden bed here. Level it out. They're staying. These are the ones that I was like, they ain't moving. They ain't moving. They're staying. They ain't going anywhere. I might even just push some dirt around the bases of those radishes. They can vibe in their own little garden. Their own little bit of this garden bed. Now I've got to like pull them all out without killing them. I'm tempted to leave the bushy ones as really bushy and just sort of see what happens to the carrots. Like, I'm interested, but then making a row of spaced out so that like at least I still get some carrots that work. You know what I mean? I don't know how long this is going to take me. Oh, by the way, I have COVID. I don't know about you guys, but I've had COVID before and it sucked. I was on my deathbed. Before I even tested positive for COVID, I was like fucking dying, honestly. I was ready to die. I told Jackie to just leave me in the office and that if I'm still alive by the time, you know, it's the end, like, cool. You know, I had made my peace, all right? I'd made my peace. I was done. This time, I actually didn't even think I had COVID. I thought I had the flu or something. It really wasn't that bad. I hadn't really felt that bad leading up. Sort of just been sick, you know, like little flu-y. Like I was like, oh, I'll just work from home. I feel fantastic for having COVID. I feel absolutely great. I don't really feel that sick. I've had a bit of a sore throat and a little bit of, you know, coughing and runny nose, but like nothing major. And I'm going to put it down to a couple things. One, my living, right? I eat fairly healthy. Mind you, the last 3 weeks I've been eating pretty unhealthily, but I usually eat pretty healthy. I've been having cold showers as well, which is something that genuinely, like, it is life-changing. If you know what, for everyone who hasn't tried cold water therapy, do it. Just give it a go. It sucks, like it does. Like I go, so friend of my friend Andy, shout out to Andy. I told him that I go from hot to cold. He thought I got out of the shower and got back in the shower. Why would I leave the shower? Anyway, so I go from boiling hot, so I have absolutely no cold water at all. No cold water, I go straight into a hot only shower. Once I'm done adjusting and climatizing to the hot shower, I then change to full cold. Only cold water. There's no like lukewarm into it. I just go straight in. Like, that's it, bud. We went for a walk yesterday. I ran around with Harper and Lucy. I was doing, you know, push-ups and pike push-ups and trying to get a little bit of exercise in because, you know, doing the right thing, I don't want to go to gym and spread COVID around at gym. Cold showers, eating healthy, exercise, and I barely felt the effects. I barely felt like I had COVID. It was such a surprise that the test actually came through as positive. I genuinely did not think I had COVID. And I'm sort of in that thought process of like, is COVID actually going to be like the flu, right? Like, the more everyone gets it, the less it actually affects you because you have a flu as a baby, you have flu as a kid, like you go your whole life having the flu. And yes, I know the flu can kill. The flu has capacity to kill someone. But at the same time, the more you get it, I feel like the more you work up your immune system, right? Like, that's a thing. isn't it? Like, that's a thing. But yeah, so I currently have COVID, doing pretty well, feeling pretty good, and I'm just vibing, you know? I'm out here in my garden, enjoying, you know, my little piece of nature. I'm very curious to see if these live after my manhandling, you know? That's a row that I have just done of carrot seedlings. If you can see, I've done this one here and this one here. So these 4 rows are one type of carrot. So they're like normal carrots, right? These 2 lines here are they're like little ball carrots. I'm gonna take a bunch of them out and do the same thing. We'll see how that goes. So last time I recorded in 4K and I had the worst time editing. If anyone here actually edits, editing 4K is wild. Like, you need a good computer, and my computer ain't that good. Now, anyone who knows how to grow carrots, please enlighten me. Am I doing the right thing here? Is this what you do? Probably not, right? Like, everyone's like, bro, you done goofed. This is absolutely not the right thing to do. That's still a decent amount. If these ones grow well and these don't grow very well, that's still a decent amount of carrots. Like, they're growing like wild. They're actually growing insanely wild. Hang on. These are like actually growing insane. Directly in the ground seem to be growing better than in my bloody bed. I think I'm gonna put some of these little seedlings directly in the ground as well. Because I did with the radishes and they seem to be doing amazing, honestly. That seems pretty good. I've heard if it holds together, it might be a bit too clay-like. But I mean, those radishes are growing and it is hot today. Much hotter than it's been anyway. I'm just gonna put this big one in, because why not? Let's just see what happens with this stuff, you know? I like experimenting with gardening. Yeah, because I have no idea what I'm doing. And what lives, lives. And what dies, dies. Finally, I'm going to cover these up a bit more, because I feel like I've left them too exposed. I feel like they need to only be exposed from like where the leaves shoot out, because they seem to be doing good, and the ones in the ground. So I'm going to go through and cover them all a bit better. Oh yeah, I found it was an egg. It was like an egg just sitting. I think it's a pigeon egg, because we have heaps of pigeons around here. They already look better like this. So I'm going to say that they probably need this. And before they all die, if I kill them all. Imagine. There we go. I do need to make some more garden beds. Probably utilize a lot of what I already have. Got some old pallets. So we also have these pallets that we were using for a vertical herb garden, and we might still do that. But yeah, this is, I don't know, whatever day. I'm not really counting the days. I'm just documenting my journey. Just a bloke who puts soil in a container and throws some seeds in and hopes for the best. I also enjoy the chaos. It is one of my favorite parts. We've got to water them too, so I feel like I'm doing good. Things are growing. Like, they seem to be doing a pretty good job. It's all looking nice and healthy. I have no idea how they're still living, honestly. Like, it just puddles. It just puddles there. Like, the water doesn't drain, but they are thriving. That must mean our ground is good, right? Like, our ground must be full of nutrients. I've done a bit of work here. We'll just see what happens. You know, they might grow, they might not. Things will happen here, I'm sure. If I get some carrots out of this, man, I'm gonna be pretty stoked. But I'll see you guys next time, eh? Bye. Peace. See ya. Bye. Bye.